well, can you just send me the $20 for gas? And he hasn't left yet. I was like, dude, what? Nah,
Right.
you sure? All right, this is a scam. Like, why you?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're not offering anything about the PlayStation. You're worried about getting $20 out of me now
Right.
instead of the whole deal. I was like, fuck, I got fucking played.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Hey, y'all. Welcome on Initializing Games Podcast. This is episode number 5. And unfortunately, fellow co-host, Sco-Anubis, will not be joining this episode. He is currently what is it? Indisposed? What's that? Indisposed?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Anyway, can't make it for this week. Maybe not next week. We'll check in, see when he can get back. But in the meantime, I got a great co-host. We got Mayhem filling in. Mayhem, say hi.
What's up, everybody? Glad to be back.
Uh-huh.
Real glad to be back. The first conversation we had was a lot of fun, so we definitely look forward to this one. This one's going to be a little bit different, but I like it. I like what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, this is start of a new series. This is not Div Talks. That's strictly Division Talks. This is going to be title yet to come, but it's pretty much shooting the shit, but gaming. So we're going to cover some, pretty much going to have a theme of future gaming, what's to come, what to anticipate, and maybe a little reminiscent, but to an extent. We're not going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Reminisce a little bit with the good old days of PS4, even though it's going to be hard to get PS5. We'll talk about that process too, getting a fucking PS5. And we'll cap off on some TD2 just for shooting the shit.
That's it. All right. It works.
And by the way, lose that fucking cap.
Man, look, I'm gonna send you another one. This throwback right here, man.
I see that stupid dream.
You can't find Buccaneer Bruce. You can't find Bruce like that anymore.
That's his
now
name.
They got new ones where they got Arians like this. They got Tom Brady like this. I was like,
they're gonna make a lot of money.
They are, man. I mean, the COVID thing is messing them up though. They can't just sell the tickets they need to pay the players they need to. So next year is going to be very weird of who goes where, of what teams have money, because they're losing cap space next year. Like, they're not gaining, they're losing cap space.
Shit.
They didn't make the money this year. So
that's gonna help my roster, man. Texas can afford to get rid of some big money.
My biggest thing is, man, I don't want to lose Chris Godwin, man. I mean, that dude is a diamond in the rough wide receiver that they found. He's humble, he's quiet, he fights. He's playing hurt with a broken finger. He doesn't care. He just wants to win. I mean, that dude, him and Mike Evans together, it's a deadly combination. So you don't have the money to pay him. That's where that free agency gets you, where your team gets gutted out, and then you're rebuilding for the next 20 years.
Right.
I mean, like,
oh, God, 20. Ooh. But I've been telling people for like the past 3 seasons,
we're about to have some special guests, I think. Yep.
Oh, shit.
I get to introduce the world, too. To some
okay.
people. Come here, buddy.
Uh-oh. Big man.
All right, everybody, this is my first son, Amir.
Amir. What up, Amir?
This is Amir. My mini-me. Looks just like me. Say hi. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Say what up, cuz.
What up, cuz? You play games yet? You got big trucks.
Nope, just monster trucks. All right, nap time for you. Come here, buddy. Say bye-bye.
I got a little too Gravedigger back in the day.
And this is my second one. This is Zaire.
Amir, dude,
this is my twin boys, Amir and Zaire.
Uh-huh.
You ready for nap time? Say hi.
Hey, camera. Yeah. This one's camera shy.
Yeah, this one's all over the place.
Amir went straight into the camera.
He's like, what's up? This is they don't get to come in my office at night, so they get to come in and play around. All right.
Oh, look at Amir getting the spotlight again.
All right, give me 1 second to put all that out, man. That's my crazy ones right there, man.
That was cool, dude. Appreciate that.
Introduce the world to my mini-me's.
Yeah. They're gonna stay on like resumes. Debuted December 2020.
Amir is just he's an actor, man. I got to put him in front of a camera. That guy is an entertainer. He'll sing and dance and everything. Like, it is the funniest thing in the world. And the funny thing is, my first one looks just like me, and the second one looks just like my wife. Like, it's the craziest thing in the world.
They're twins, man.
Yeah, they're fraternal.
To us, they looked similar to me.
I mean, the second one has some of my features, but the first one that's my face, fingers, hands, everything about it is me. It's the funniest thing in the world.
And who do you have the bigger bond with? Oh, you gonna say that online?
I mean, both of them actually, because both of them give me something a little different, and you can't picture life without the other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
All right, that's
if you
fair.
only had the one. I can't see it. What do we have if we only had you? I can't see it. Like, we only know it as these two.
The package.
So, and it's one is bad, one is good, one's bad, one's good. They both
they balance each other.
That's it. And all the fighting that started immediately. So, but they're brothers too. So, you know, you can see the bond where it's a certain bond that they have with each other being twins that you see differently when them growing up. Like, it's certain things that they do. You're like, it's not normal just for kids interaction, but it's normal for twins where they have their own communication and know how to get along.
Oh yeah, I've seen documentaries about that. How they have their own.
I get calls from universities all the time, like, "Yeah, you had twins. We want to do a study," and da 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 da. I get it all the time.
Really?
Virginia, Texas Tech. I get calls all the time. Like, how'd you even get this number?
Gig them.
Right, asking me, hey, you want to put your twins in this study and this and this and that? I'm like, we might, Right now, we want to treat them as individuals.
Yeah. Get their identities.
No dressing alike and none of that.
Yeah. All right, let's kick this baby off.
All right.
Let's go.
So what do you want to talk about first?
We're going to go with the big pain in the ass, the elephant in the room when you ask anybody, have you got your PS5? Let's talk what's your journey of going for this PS5? You're rushing for it. Are you checking the internet every day trying to find, dude, where's these windows? I know we have a guy in our Discord who's on top of it. He's just on it. But why are they still doing it when they know the bots are going to beat them out? Well, because it still sells. That's why.
Right. Yeah, exactly that. Like, Sony doesn't care. Microsoft doesn't care that you bought my system. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else outside of that. This one unit got sold. This one unit got sold. Outside of that, we don't care. We're not going to do anything to stop, scalpers and resellers. We're not going to stop that. We know for $4.99 plus tax, you bought it. Whatever else, accessories and everything. But I know for that fact, or whatever the Xbox is, somebody bought it.
Yeah.
I look fantastic that my units are selling out.
Oh, that's true.
If I go talk to Sony, I'm in the PlayStation division. I go talk to Sony. Hey, look what we did. We all deserve bonuses for Christmas.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
we sold 10 million units in a week.
All right, for those who don't know, though, if you're not aware of us with the struggle, humans to struggle to get these goddamn consoles, we're always in the mix when they had that window, when you had to be on their website, rate it, add to cart, or even have it ready, all your information ready. But what happens every time?
The first day, it happened to me twice. Got it in the cart, had my name in, had the credit card information, checkout, website just slows to a crawl.
Oh, yeah, check out your first try?
My first one, what was it? I think it was 12. I think, what was it? 12/3/69. Yeah, so the very first day, release day, November 12th at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I got it all the way, credit card, everything, hit checkout, and the website, Walmart. We got it. Let's be specific. Walmart went to a crawl.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, when it refreshed, thing was out of my cart, just gone.
Yeah. Walmart caused me to hate fucking Rudolph.
Yeah.
The goddamn deer.
Like, oh dear. Ooh.
Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear.
Everybody in the world hates that. It's all over Twitter. Everybody getting this page. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah. They made memes and shit out of it.
Yeah. I mean, your website can't handle the traffic. You're not selling in person. And I get the in person because the funny thing is, if you watch
very
the
unfortunate
intro
timing
to Division 1 and they show those stores and the products flying over people and people getting into fights and rushing the door. Could you imagine that with COVID going on right now? Man,
take us back.
So I get it, but the way you're handling, if you're not going to do it that way, you have to take care of it on the back end, and your website's not handling the traffic, and it's unfair. I believe once it's in somebody's cart, that's theirs.
Fuck yeah, man. Give us
if I check out and my credit card gets declined or I don't have the money or don't have the payment, then take it out. For it to be in my cart and checking out and it disappears, that's where people have gotten highly upset. And I get it. And then you start hearing the little rumors like there's somebody in the Discord that was like, I got mine off of direct.playstation. You go there, just sitting there, out of stock. You haven't been there yet?
I didn't.
And the only way you can buy it is if you have a PSN.
Oh shit!
But I don't know how many units they had. I don't know if bots just started creating PSNs at random.
Yeah, you know what?
Buying them out.
It's a lost cause. I ain't gonna go check that out. I'm done with the internet shit, man.
But a lot of people have gotten it from Sony Direct, and it's a straight ship.
Okay, fuck you. All right, writing it down. Sony
direct.playstation.com. Take you right to it.
Oh shit! All right.
Take you right to it, and then when you hit the sign in, it'll give you the PlayStation like little thing where you like you're logging into your console, and you log in, and then you can see the stock and everything. So I haven't seen it there yet, and people were being put into a queue, but they learned if you hit the escape key, it takes you out of the queue, and then boom, that's how people were making purchases.
Oh shit!
So they were jumping out of the queue and jumping in front of people by just hitting the escape button. I was like,
they fucking cheesed it even when
but I'll give it to them. It was a human that did it, wasn't a bot.
Yeah,
I'll give them that. You earned it.
Well, they worked the system with the bots, but
that's a hard competition, and it's ridiculous right now. I refuse to pay double, triple, quadruple for a console.
Nope.
And I saw something on Reddit this morning where a guy posted a conversation he was having with a scalper. And the scalper's like, man, it's basic supply and demand. And the guy's like, look, I'm minored in macroeconomics. What you're doing, you're not adding anything to it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not creating the product. You're not enhancing the product. You're just stealing the product and then selling it out of the back of your car.
Yeah.
But where you fail to realize is, as long as people don't buy from bots, and this is something I want to stress, and it's hard to stress this to people because I get it. Kids want stuff for Christmas. They're asking for it. You don't want to let your kids down. Two things. One, have a serious conversation with your children on what's going on in the world.
Yeah, just teach them.
Don't just give them that promise of we'll get you whatever you want, because then you don't deliver, you're the bad guy. Even though it's not your fault, you're the bad guy. And two, don't rush out and buy it from the bots. Make them hold the bag on this one. Okay, so like I'm pretty sure it's spread out about the scalper ring that's in the UK and overseas area. They have 3,500 PlayStation 5s in the UK. It was a whole bunch of scalpers and programmers got together, wrote the algorithm.
Oh man!
Grabbing PlayStations,
Today is a crazy day.
Yeah, 35.
You can't get anything out legit. I mean, the best intentions, but somebody fucking will break it.
And here's where they get extra smart with it, where they're like, you can come join our group for a subscription of $299.
$299.
$299 now, of course, it's euros, so you know they're paying, but $299, you could become part of their group. So when they're making this profit off of these PlayStations, you get some money. You're making the
like
money
you're buying
too.
Some shares.
Yeah, it's like you're buying stock into this group, but what they're doing is considered not to be illegal. They bought a product and they're reselling it, because if that was the case, eBay, everybody that goes on eBay, if it was illegal, would get shut down, arrested. No, you're selling product that doesn't belong to you. Well, that's what all eBay is. Now, companies have gotten smart and started putting their own stuff on eBay. But for the majority of part, especially where eBay started, it was just consumers like, hey, all right, I know you like the Rockets. I got this Rocket hat, man. You want to buy it? Here it is, $15.99. You pay the shipping, I'll send it to you. Right. That's really what it boils down to at eBay. So now companies got smart. They started posting their own stuff on eBay. They're posting their own stuff on Amazon now. They're like, all right, well, look, we can have it. We'll just use an example of it. Of course, this company is dead, but Sears. Okay, Sears has their own website. They got an eBay website. They got an Amazon website, and anywhere else you could buy something, it's coming straight from Sears. Right. So that's considered a third party, but it's the company itself realizing like, hey, we can spread this out and whoever shops where. Right. Yeah. But $3,500, I want them to hold that bag because sooner or later, and my uncle's like, oh, I'm just going to run over to GameStop. I'm like, good luck with that. Good luck. I hope that works out for you because one, they're not even selling it in store. When they do, they only had two. Yeah. One person, I read one article where one person camped out for 2 days, got to the release window, and they said they had 0 PlayStations before Xboxes. Oh.
Hold up. How's he going to camp out? Would he not, like, during the day just like, yo, y'all going to have the PlayStations on release, right?
Well, the funny thing was a little bit before Thanksgiving, I went and saw my sister-in-law and, my nieces and nephews, and I had to go get some Ethernet cords. Stopped at a GameStop. Hey, you got Ethernet cords. You only had one, so I didn't make the purchase. But the very next question is, oh, yeah, and I'll take a PlayStation 5 from the back.
Right.
His response is, well, we're getting them in the day after Thanksgiving. We open at 7 a.m. Whoa. And I looked around the store like, shh, don't tell nobody else. Don't share that information. I'll be here. That's between me and you. Yeah. Just laughing and joking with them. But when the question became, well, how many are you getting? We don't know.
Man.
So I left it there and I thought about like, I'm not driving 45 minutes at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. People are going to be camped out at every GameStop in America. And Wednesday, I saw something. I was looking on my phone and it said that GameStop starts selling at 12 a.m. I'm like, they're going to open at midnight? Oh, let me call and see what's going on. Yeah. I was like, the guy told me, and it was midnight Tuesday going into Wednesday. So I'm like, let me give him a call. So I call him and I called a different one. He was like, yeah, we're getting PlayStations. We don't know how many. But something made me ask the question, so what are you getting, like maybe 2 of the disc version, 2 of the digital? He said, we're not getting any digital. We're only getting the disc version. Okay. Wait a minute. You don't know how many you're getting, but you know for a fact you're not getting. So you know what's really going on. You know how many you're getting. If you can answer this question, but you play aloof to this one, nah, that's not right. Because how do you know you're not getting any discs if you don't know how many PlayStations you're getting? But that told me right there, he knows exactly how many they're getting. He knows what, and they're only selling bundles. So you can't come in this door without 800 or less, your ass out. It's 800 and up because you're getting another controller and 2 games. I mean, it balances out when you get the bundle. Like, all right, it kind of makes sense. 2 games, $70 a piece, $140, another 70, that's $210, added to the 500, and then tax it all. Yeah, it's about right with the bundle. But you only get 1 or 2 of them. So here you have 30 people standing outside, and the guy standing at the door is the luckiest one.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got his alarm clock set for like 5:50 that morning, so nobody just comes and stands in front of him or camps in front of him like, yo, I've been here the whole time. I mean, it's been some rough situations all across the country where people have waited and empty-handed.
Yeah.
And nobody's selling them in person. But, and this is what I told my uncle, this is what I told my wife, like, I want one. But I can wait for it because right now you can only play PlayStation 4 games. You get, Miles Morales, you might get Call of Duty, and then whatever the little games that come with it. But other than that, you're rushing to pay $400 to $500 to play the games you're playing right now.
Right.
I can wait. And I want those scalpers stuck. I want them stuck with those bundles. I want them stuck.
As soon
I want them
as
to
PlayStation
spend that money and they be stored up with PlayStations and can't move them. That's what I want.
Fucking Sony can get this out and like a lot, just get it out of big ass stock, and we can all purchase in stores. Man, those scalpers are done.
And that's what I want. I want them stuck spending. You bought
Yeah.
20 of them at 500 a piece. I want you stuck with that money. You know what I mean? I want it burning a hole in your pocket to the point you
That's a
got to
lot of
come
money.
low on your price. Buy it from you. I can just go here to
Yeah.
GameStop, or I can just go to Walmart, pick it up off the shelf. Why buy it from you?
Yeah,
I want them to have to lose money on this deal,
Lose
just
money.
for the way they treated it. I want
and
them to
so much
lose money.
time. So
Yeah.
much time because they still need to get these bitches off. So they're going to be selling it lower. And it's just all this effort to get no money and
That's
lose
what I
money.
want. That's what I want. Now, I've
Yeah.
seen some sell for 800, 900. Again, those are those promises that you make to your kids. But hold on, man. Just be patient. Because after Christmas, I'm guaranteeing you within February, March, they'll be sitting on shelves.
I hope
To the point they won't be able to get rid of them. But I will give you this. Sony, they're smart. They're extremely smart. Look, we're not going to just flood the market with it. You flood the market, then you're sitting with units.
You
sitting on
lost
the
all
shelf.
the anticipation, all the
Right.
hype gone. Yeah, they're going to draw it out for several months.
Let's treat it like the lottery. Let's send 500,000 copies over to the United States. So if you send 500,000, what's that? Each state getting like 1,000, getting 50,000, whatever the case may be. Each state getting something, whatever the math is.
Right.
But that tells you right there, or they're getting 25,000 units, spread it out, whatever the case may be. They're smart not to flood the market. So you see, all right, we're sitting here, we're looking at the Discord. He's like, hold on, I'm hooking up my PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Bitch, how you get a PlayStation 5? You know what I mean? Like,
you know what?
Now and it just gives you, it amps you up like, I got to get mine.
let's give a shout out to one of them, which is Punisher. He did the damn thing because he went through finding a small itty bitty town that he knew had a Walmart.
Right, way out in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, he's just scouring that fucking Walmart, waiting for those windows. He purchases it and makes what was it, 1,000-mile round trip?
Round trip, 1,000 miles. Go get it. I give you kudos. And what makes me so mad is he came to my neck of the woods.
Yeah, he fucking stole it from your territory.
He came to North Carolina, like he was right up the street. Like, where did you find it?
But
extremely smart, where he found that little bitty town where it was like, okay, we got 1 or 2 or 3, and then so he grabbed his, went home, he's straight. I know some people, and here's the weirdest part: some people in my clan got their PlayStation 5s. One might be a hookup where, few people have gotten it. Quite a few people have gotten it. One might be a hookup where they just got lucky. Somebody might have worked at a toy store or something like that. Like, they had the hookup. Some of them did.
Yeah.
Other people just got lucky. Like, I pre-ordered mine. Was lucky enough to get mine in September. They got it. I don't even see them logged in.
What?
I don't see them playing. Yeah.
Oh, right. Because they're still with only Miles Morales and what's the other one?
Yeah, my Call of Duty Cold War.
Oh, Godfall's another one.
Right. Demon Souls. So they got
that's already out.
Games. I don't even know if it's out yet. I thought it was coming out. I've seen it to purchase it, but I don't know if it's a pre-order. Not sure. I haven't heard anybody talk about it, but now when I'm watching YouTube, more and more people are showing up like, I got the PlayStation 5, like Gamey Daddy.
He got
he's doing videos of
shout out to Gamey Daddy.
Little game.
To watch you in TD2. Or TD1.
Yeah, that guy is the most optimistic person I've ever listened to on YouTube on Division 2. But we'll get back to that. We'll shit out.
All right.
But just watching his videos are now, okay, these graphics, testing
he's
this
got
game
so
on
much
PlayStation
fucking content
5.
to cover.
Right, yeah. Now test this
Daddy.
on PlayStation 5. Test this on one of my favorite games, and this is one of the lists on the top 3 games. But the Arkham Knight series, the Batman series, man, I absolutely love that entire series.
Yeah.
And this is what it looks like on PlayStation 5. Look how fast it loads. Look at it. We're moving different. The lighting's different. So it's a lot of things that we're looking into. Now we're also getting rumors of the PlayStation 5 Pro having dual video cards. Like, do I get a PlayStation now? Or do I wait for the 5 Pro? They're actually talking about having dual video cards to give you even more power in the Pro.
I don't know if I need that much goddamn power already. Just get to this generation.
I've built computers for people where they got 4 video cards in there and hook it up with SLI.
Damn.
And it's 4 video cards doing it to the one screen. So each corner of your screen is one video card is responsible for it. So your power and you're running at 300, 400 hertz because you're not taking so much strain on that one video card to fill up the screen. It's just, all right, I'm responsible for this corner. This one's responsible for this and this and this and that. Then you can just keep adding, stacking them on. But then now you're starting to get the 380s from AMD, the 390s that are putting out 8K. So the funny thing is a lot of PC gamers, so we're not in competition with PC gamers at all right now for this console. Our biggest competition is each other and bots. And bots are killing us. If one company got 3,500 of them, bots are killing us. I mean, they've done videos showing their whole car, front seat, back seat, trunk, Xboxes, PlayStations. Like these guys are killing it.
Yeah.
But I want to leave them holding the bag. Don't buy anything from the scalpers. Be patient, and it'll be some sitting on the shelf in the next few months. They do this every time, and that's why they release around November because they know it's going to be the hot Christmas item.
Oh yeah.
Push a little out. Push a little out. Push a little out. I seriously think there is a stack of them sitting at Sam's Club. I think there's a stack of them sitting at Walmart, BJ's.
You think they're already back?
I think there's stacks of them, but they're responsible. They're limited to what they can sell.
Right.
And of course, you're not going to break that contract.
Right.
Like this is the PlayStation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I lose this contract, I may as well close up shop.
Yeah.
So I seriously think they're sitting on stacks of them, and then they're getting certain times like, okay, release it this time, and you can sell this many.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right now, not just trying to buy a PlayStation is big business, but just the name of PlayStation is really big business.
Mm-hmm.
If you get on YouTube and look up PS5 restock, you will see videos upon videos of live people just refreshing websites, showing the PlayStation. Man. And I'm talking about 20,000 viewers when the word is coming out that, hey, we're having to drop it this time. So they're watching it and ready to go. And if you get it, I get it. I mean, it's the crazy 20,000 viewers just watching websites refresh, all because of the PlayStation. So you're making money on that content of, I don't have a PlayStation. What does it look like? Well, this guy has one. He's putting out videos, but I still can't really see the quality of it because I'm only going to get YouTube quality. Even if I put this at 4K, I'm still not going to see what the PlayStation 5 can really do. But I want one, so I'm intrigued and I'm watching videos. Everybody's making money off of Sony right now.
Yep.
Just from name.
But that's the hustle that came with COVID. Just opened up gates for all these other people to, hey, get their grind. And I mean, it was a big gamble, especially that 3,500. But
yeah,
I gotta kind of give them kudos because they beat the system. Nothing illegal.
Right. I mean, right now you can Google PlayStation 5 bots and you can buy a bot.
Oh shit!
You'll buy a program. No. Hell yeah, there's some.
Man, how you gonna trust that fucking thing?
Exactly. So boom, you put all your information in, it sends it to him.
I'm gonna roid up my fucking horse.
So you just bought this guy PlayStation. I've had friends that I work with like, yeah, man, I even tried to buy a bot and I got caught at the CAPTCHA. Well, I'm like, there's a website that you can bypass the CAPTCHA if you do it like this and just hit approve and leave the page open. I won't promote it here, but you bypass the bot because it reads as a human, and that's all the cookie is going to check for is, did you put this information in? Oh, there's the cookie. He did it. Boom, sold. He's like, I just want one. I was like, yeah, you ended up with 100 at your house and not know it because the bot is just constantly, it's killing us. There's no human that can beat it because it's doing things in the background that you and I aren't doing right now. We can't constantly just keep hitting F5, F5, F5. And they're smart enough to do it where it's not dependent on internet. You know what I mean? It is dependent on internet because you're hitting that site, but not like us where F5 and this browser has to reset and all that.
Right.
By the time our browser reset, that bot has refreshed 100 to 1,000 times on our one refresh.
Man.
So I mean, I don't take it away. That's what you gotta do. COVID, you gotta. I don't want to call it a scam, but you got a hustle going on. I can't knock you for your hustle, but I don't have to fall for your hustle.
Speaking of that, right there, you're saying
I mean?
aware of the scalpers.
Yeah.
They take you on a journey. Saturday evening. I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but we had IH run scheduled for 6 p.m. Central. And my PS4, we're playing Breakpoint, and all of a sudden just shits the bed. Screen goes black. No, the screen goes to like PlayStation, no connection.
Yeah.
Dies. And I was like, it's probably overheated, some bullshit, something happens. I just unplug it, plug it back in, and it's gonna work. But I was like, I'm gonna fuck about and try an app called Let Go. It was Let Go I used to purchase.
OfferUp.
Yeah. They got bought out by OfferUp or something. So I tried them my first time ever in OfferUp, and I put in the search PlayStation PS5, and then did the filtering to have it, near me.
Right.
And I didn't put any kind of price range, so I hit it, and it was just shitload, right? So I'm searching. The first couple I'm hitting, I see one is like 1,200. I'm like, is it gonna be this bullshit? And then I hit another one, it hits 900. I'm like, all right, they're fluctuating.
Right.
And then I hit 1,100, and then fourth or fifth one says 568.
Nice.
And I'm like, well, if you do the calculating, the tax comes out for when you buy it in person is 546 or something.
Right.
Making like $16. What? But I go ahead and select it, and then I do the make offer, all this shit. And then I start sending him questions, and then so we're hitting it up. I told him, he says, I can't use PayPal, only Zelle, the Zelle Cash App.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do it, man. I don't have it. I don't want to use it. And then so he goes about and saying, well, yeah, we can make PayPal work. And I was like, all right, what's you gonna hurt him create an account?
Right.
And then I say, I'm 24 miles from you, man. Let me just drive and pick it up. Let me have that. I want that shit tonight, and I'll pay you extra on top of it. And I was offering to drive, go to the gas station, whatever.
Right.
And then he takes a while responding to all that. And then I'm sitting on it like, what the fuck is he getting out of this? Is this just a nice person?
Right.
What's the chances of a $568 PlayStation 5? So from there, let's say 30 minutes goes by with chatting, and he flips it on me saying, I want to drive down to your area. I'll meet you down in your area. I was like, dude, hold up, man. You're the one doing me the service. I want what you got. I come to you. What the fuck you doing? So that was throwing me off, like, and he had very, very broken English. It's like, okay, that kind of threw a flag, like, how you doing all this shit on the internet, but you can barely. But then I'm about to go, and then I say, you know what? I got to cancel, man. I just can't do this. I just had that feeling, and then all of a sudden, what does he offer? Oh no, he just he asked me to pay him $20 as well for the gas. I was like, okay, fair.
Right.
I'm just like, fuck it, because I was expecting to pay $7 is my max.
Right.
I'm capped out at $7. I ain't getting no fucking DLC is going to get me to 800. so at 568, $20 gas, and I offered to pay extra.
Right.
And so, but I say, fuck, I can't do this, dude. And then he comes back with me with, well, can you just send me the $20 for gas? And he hasn't left yet. I was like, dude, what? Nah.
Right.
You sure? All right, this is a scam. Like, why you?
Yeah.
what are you doing? You're not offering anything about the PlayStation. You're worried about getting $20 out of me now
Right.
instead of the whole deal. I was like, fuck, I got fucking played. And then, so I was like still on the hunt. So I stayed in the app like, all right, fuck, strike one. And then I'm hitting them all, just hitting all these. And then I'm starting to see all these patterns. I'm starting to notice, I'm seeing like that guy, his name was Hector.
Yeah.
And then I saw him again, slightly different profile, same fucking image, everything's fucking copy and pasted, except this one has a picture of a guy. It
Correct.
kind of matched the voice. So I was like, oh, so okay, so this motherfucker's throwing him out. And so there's patterns that you can catch these scammers.
Yeah.
Obvious one, no profile pic.
Mm-hmm.
Another obvious one, 0 sales. So 0 ratings.
Yep.
Another one was all of these that are in Houston, 90% of them were like Southwest Houston, like perfectly convenient for me off of 10 and 59.
Right.
Not 59, but the belt. And I was like, God damn. And then I look at the prices of all those were averaging around 600-700. But I noticed the legit ones that you'd hit the ones with the profile pic, the ratings, they have all these safeguard, like this is secure, all that shit.
Right.
The lowest one you saw of that was not 900.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to see them. It just, unfortunately, I fell for it. But
you didn't lose any money. You didn't give them $600.
Yeah, but it wasted time. And
what you just said is the most important part, man. Read the fine print.
Yep.
And I saw this on the news. This isn't a Reddit. This isn't rumor. This is actually on the news that people have sold. I chuckled thinking about it. People have sold the PlayStation box for $500.
Oh,
box only.
So they ship it, or
it's just the box.
Wow.
Not the PlayStation. It's literally in the description, but people aren't reading it. They see PlayStation 5 for $500. But in the description, it says PlayStation 5 box only. So they're thinking, all right, all I'll get is the console. I'll have to go buy a controller. $500.
Oh, no.
They spend it and get a box in the mail. Empty box.
You can't. Can you even sue?
You can't do anything. You don't do anything.
Yeah.
One guy sold a picture of a PlayStation 5 for $600.
Oh.
On eBay, PlayStation 5, here's a picture. So, you know how they put in the brackets picture.
Yeah.
So, PlayStation 5, picture, $600.
Wow.
You spend your $600, boom, they send you a picture of the PlayStation. Dude. So, not only did dude get a PlayStation, he got his money back from just selling the box of the PlayStation.
Man,
people are not reading the fine print. They see PlayStation 5, those ching, those eyes get hungry. So what you said is very valuable. Read what's in there. Like now I'm looking at this guy's rating. How many sales has he had? This safeguard, that safeguard. There's other little things you can do too. Is like if you're gonna meet up with somebody without saying the name of it, give them the police address and meet them at the police station.
Dude, somebody told me the meet at the police station too. It's like, what? When did this become a thing? What's this meet at the police station?
You can't get beat up, can't get robbed.
Yeah, I never thought to do that though. It's like the most sense makes the most sense.
Send them. Now you're not telling them, all right, here's my name, my address. You're like, yo, let's meet this address. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Dude Googles it, doesn't say police. He just shows up. If it's at the police station, you're good. Because people are getting robbed for showing up to buy the PlayStation.
Oh,
I know you got $600, $700, $800,
exactly.
$1,200 in your pocket because that's what we agreed upon. And people are getting robbed for saying, yeah, I got a PlayStation for sale. You show up, they beat you up, take the PlayStation.
Oh.
Like it's real crazy out there over this gaming console. And it's what I don't know if you want to blame it on COVID that. Now, of course, you blame COVID that not as many is released, or it is the weird way of getting it. Because who's to say that if 10 were in store, what kind of violence would have took place in store just to grab those 10? You know what I mean? Like we've seen it. Division 1 shows you how all that whole story starts off of Black Friday and people just clamor into these stores, thousands and thousands of people. So now Walmart only has 6 of them.
So be
try
it.
to get, man, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if I do get one on Walmart,
shit, I'm asking for security.
Right. I'll take a blanket with me, put it over top of it, buy some other groceries, put it on top, right? Like, you got to disguise what you're in there doing.
You got to lose that box.
Right. Back of the head, you sleep and your PlayStation gone. Probably your little Doritos and Twinkies too, because they're going to take everything. They may as well take the food too. But I'm like, man, how do you even get it out of the store? Now, of course, in my area, I can find maybe a safe Walmart, but I don't know what's safe with this PlayStation 5 at this moment. I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And is it worth it? I mean, that's the other question. Right now, it's not worth the gamble. I'm not saying the PlayStation isn't worth it, don't buy it, but it's not worth the gamble where you're dealing with these type of people that are just trying to scam you or paying triple or quadruple the price. The biggest one I've seen was $18.50 on eBay.
Damn it.
Today, now
I hope it doesn't sell.
You sent me what we're going to discuss. So I was like, let me check a couple sites. Target has been out of the loop from the beginning. But they start, other people on YouTube are giving you different ways. We want to help you get a PlayStation. So they give you websites like Pop Finder, where you can actually see the inventory of the stores near you.
Fuck, I should have YouTubed that too.
Yeah, BrickSeek. You can go there and see inventory of what's in stock and things like that. So it helps. But the problem still relies on you go to Walmart. The first guy I actually watched, and here's the funny thing: every video he does, he's got a Tampa hat on. I was like, "Oh, that's what I'm talking about." So I definitely trust this guy.
Subscribe.
He went through a while of trying to get his PlayStation. He was in the same boat as us.
Yeah.
He found out. I don't know how he got this information, but what he said to do was find a manager in Walmart. And go and talk to them. Like if you use BrickSeek and you see that this particular Walmart has so many in stock, go talk to a manager. Don't, because all employees are being told, no, you can only do website. But the reason being, he's saying is because order cancellation, somebody not picking it up within 5 days, it's supposed to go back into the system. You have 5 days of purchase to pick it up.
Who the fuck is not buying it and not going to get that bitch?
Well, if it's a bot bought it, you didn't know he bought it.
Yes.
Goes back through the system. So he went and talked to a manager. Yeah. And the manager went in the back, got him one, brought it out.
Fuck.
And that's how he got his. And I mean,
he don't know anybody at Walmart, nothing.
He said he talked to a manager and that was it.
Which is a stranger to him.
A stranger. But he said the initial response was, no, you can only buy it online. Well, sir. And then he explained it. He said he told him nice and easy. Well, from my understanding is if somebody didn't pick theirs up, you still have some in stock within this amount of time. So the manager went in the back, saw, okay, this one wasn't picked up within a lot of time, sold it to him. That's how he got his PlayStation. And trust me, following this guy, first day, Black Friday, he didn't have it. He went through the same thing we were going through. Fucking Walmart. Everybody with the old deer, everybody was going through the same thing. Yeah. He just got some information and used it. And that's the last video I saw of his. He was like, that's how I got my PlayStation.
Okay.
I was like, that's interesting. But
there's one other thing though.
My Walmarts.
Where the fuck? I don't understand when people with like this shit with PlayStation and Xbox. What site are we supposed to go to know when these openings are to get the to at least attempt it? Man, I want that scratch ticket. Let me at least scratch one.
Twitter right now seems to be the best at telling us when the window is going to open.
What, are you following the retail stores themselves?
Some are doing the retail stores. A lot are doing Sony. And then there's certain little people that are in the know. I'm going to shout this guy out because I've heard he's very trustworthy. I've looked at his page a little bit. I didn't get much information, but Wario 64. So instead of Mario, instead of the
Wario.
M, it's Wario 64. A lot of people have mentioned him by name in his Twitter that he seems to be very much on point with these windows are coming out. But
he's got
again,
a source.
Just do YouTube PS5 restock, and you'll see a long list of videos where some people are talking about when the restocks happen. There's a couple guys that I can't remember their name. I think it's like Chino Comic Books or Chino Comics or something like that. I've watched their videos, and they're pretty much saying like, we got word that these many targets had it. We went out to these targets. We missed a couple of them by like a half hour or an hour where the guy bought the last one. Like they're very much into it. They even got a video of a guy getting one brought out to him from Best Buy and brought to his car. And they stood back and was like, hey man, we just want to congratulate you on the win because you got a PlayStation.
Holy shit, like, they're approaching him while the
I'm like, and then you see the guy,
dude, I'll be like,
big, and he's looking out the his corner of his eye, like, what the hell you want, man? But they were just like, hey, we saw you got it. Just want to tell you congratulations. And then that was it. So that's cool. So they give out some information too, but you just never know. And then Sony, the marketing geniuses they are, put out several tweets. Oh, we're all sold out of stock. We're done. We sold every single PlayStation. So what does that make people do? Panic. Oh God, we're not getting a PlayStation. Then probably a couple days later, oh yeah, we're gonna push some out, so you'll have a whole bunch out before the end of the holidays or before the end of the year. So now everybody's watching every little store that sells PlayStation, keeping an eye on it. Like as soon as you go live. But for me, I don't have that time.
There's no set schedule out there.
None.
You just have to fucking follow these assholes on Twitter and wait for their announcements and just be at their fucking what? God damn, man.
Yeah. And now it's starting to get to where it's not just Best Buy as a whole, but it's Best Buy in this area, Best Buy in this area, Best Buy in your area, Best Buy in my area. So it's not just Best Buy is going on sale. Because
so they're individually doing their own.
Now they're starting they're starting to just localize it, which is good because when it first came out, it was countrywide. Like you're shopping Walmart, you're facing everybody in the country for Walmart to buy those. So then they got smart and kind of localized it for the deals, so you had more of a chance. Where I'm only fighting the people here in North Carolina, you're fighting people there in Texas, in your area, my area.
Yeah.
I've been screwed on Walmart 3 separate times. So the first time I got it in the cart, had my name, credit card, went in a slow motion, pulled it out of my cart.
Slow motion for me.
I mean, that circle went real slow, and it was just sitting there. And then all of a sudden, the controller was still in my cart, and then the PlayStation was missing. I'm like, oh, fuck. Later that night, I think I tried to get it at 9 o'clock. Same exact thing. But this time, when I was hitting checkout, it just kept popping up like, we can't understand that response. Checkout. Can't understand that response. Checkout.
Oh, man.
And then, boom, oh, dear. But what was weird was after the oh dear and it refreshed, it was in my cart. So I could see it in my cart. I could see the controller in my cart. So I'm like, cool. Next time they go live, all I got to do is hit the button. I don't have to add the cart, go through all that. I can just, boom, hit the button. So the last Black Friday deal when they were like, yo, PlayStation is doing this. I think it was either Thursday night at 9 o'clock. They got PlayStation. Thanksgiving night, 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
so
I'm streaming
cool.
at the time, and we paused, and everybody did their thing.
I got cocky, like that shit already in my cart. All I got to do I'm cocky, like I'm getting mine tonight. I'm about to go pick it up tonight. What time that Walmart close? If not tonight, first thing in the morning, 6 o'clock for everybody to wake up.
I'll camp out for the pickup.
Got to that, it came, the 9 o'clock window came. I hit checkout, and it immediately crashed.
Fuck.
After that, I took it out of my cart. Like, I mean, it just crashed where it was like the website is having trouble responding to your request. Please wait a minute or please try again. I'm like, yo, all I did was hit checkout.
And if we have to try again, dude, the window's already closed.
If you got to refresh, you're done. So, but that's what made it so frustrating where I'm like, it's 9 o'clock. It took me 2.5 seconds to hit click on checkout. I mean, I had my mouse key on it. I just refreshed at 8:59, so it refreshed. I could see it. Hit checkout, nothing. 9:01,
gone.
It's over.
Done. Yep.
Those bots are buying 5 or 6 by the time in a minute flat. And as long as, I mean, it's bots right now, just searching the internet around the world of, I found one, what website was that? TechIn, TECHINN. And it had a PlayStation for sale. But it kept saying something like Europe 220 volt. And I'm like,
oh.
And it wasn't a high, ridiculous price or
Don't
anything.
We just need a converter and just rock a European PS5.
That's what I know you can
or
get
you
a
can buy your own
converter.
power cord, right? Like just get an American PlayStation 5 power cord.
See, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But that would be hard to fucking buy right now. But are they buying like selling parts already?
Right now they got one, and it says Europe 220 volt, $590.99. TechIn.
Damn, it's like
I
they
click on it,
500
add
euro.
the basket.
Right now, just did it.
I'm looking at it right now. It says add the basket. Now available for pre-order. Order now, but you don't get it until like March.
Oh, so yeah, I've heard of those too.
Yeah. So you see little things, but I mean, they're making their money off of it.
Yeah.
But let's see. Yeah, same thing for the digital. That's $461. But again, when it says size, it says Europe 220V white/black. So I was black. I was like, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go through all that. But it's not just them. Just off topic, I went to Walmart to get a new microwave. Our microwave is loud. It's got a loud venting system. It drives us crazy. Yeah. I go to Home Depot, and they're like, you can order it now, and the sale ends December 2nd, but you won't get it until sometime in March. Man, this is a microwave, man. I'm not waiting 4 months before I get. So it doesn't sound like it's just the PlayStation. It sounds like it's happening everywhere. And the conversation I've had with people, and I think we had it the first time we spoke, was here's the weird thing we don't realize, and look at it from a selfish view on COVID, is that when everything shut down, it wasn't just us working from home or this grocery store getting cleaned out. It was also the people that manufacture this stuff. They had to go home too. Like, I'm like, yo, it's been months. How do we still not have Lysol? Yeah. Well, Lysol had to shut down too. They didn't keep going, but I'm like, you guys are Lysol. I mean, I'm sure that whole building is sanitized. Nothing but the disinfectant in there. Like, you guys should be straight, but not thinking that. Purell, same thing. All of these people had to go home. And it was worse on the factory. Like, for me, I'm computers. I can work remote. But factory, I'm hands-on. I got to put the gel in the cap, make sure this is on there tight, sealed. Like, the assembly line was shut down. Same thing now. I don't know how it was, with Sony, but I'm pretty sure that manufacturing line didn't make as many units as they possibly could. But I can guarantee you there's 10 million out here floating around the world. I know they weren't that crazy where they were like, we're not going to have this.
Even 10 million, like when you spread it across the world, how much, like, that's a very, very small percentage.
Yeah, 0.00001% of the population. That's not a lot, but still for us, we're like, yo, all I want is 1 out of 10 million. Just give me one. I don't know if they did 1 million. I don't know what the true number is, but they've obviously put out enough where here's a company, here's a group that has 3,500 of them. That's 3,500 individuals in the world that don't have a PlayStation because of it. Yeah. I don't know how many how much the scalpers here, because there was no concentrated group in the States. But there was a concentrated group overseas across the pond, and that's how they got hit. So it's crazy. It's real crazy. But like I said, I'm patient. Yeah. But I would be those parents where my kids are 6, 7, 8 years old, and they're like, ooh, daddy, we want a PlayStation. You don't want to let your kids down. But see, that's where you got to have that real talk. Like, look.
Yeah, Santa's got COVID.
Yeah.
Santa ain't making like, Christmas.
There's some serious things going on. And me, I'm a different person when it comes to Santa than my wife is. Like, my wife loves man, my whole house is Christmas. I got to watch my step. I might step on something, some mistletoe or something floating around. Like, my wife loves it. For me, I was like, look, I'm more honest to tell my kids, like, I work hard.
Daddy gets that credit.
You know what I mean? I hate when parents use that. Santa's watching. You're not going to get, I hate that. No. Look, I work hard. You don't behave right now. We thinking about this at Christmas. You broke this TV in July. You think I forgot?
Here's your Christmas.
I'm that person. Like, I work hard,
Yeah.
But she's more, giving that imagination. I'm like, cool. Now, now that I have kids and I see the fun they have, like, my wife's having a ball with the, the elf on the shelf with my son. Where Daddy, don't touch it. He's magic. You're gonna mess up the magic.
Yeah.
All right. I won't. Yeah.
Let them have a little fantasy for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, okay, cool. But now looking at it, it's parents out here that want to get this for their kids, and because of greed and I need my money first, which is hard right now in COVID. It's hard where people are doing this. Some people are doing this to survive. Yeah. They're holding their PlayStation to survive.
Yeah.
So I get it on both sides of the thing, but I'm not going to get caught in the middle. I'll wait until I can walk into a store, grab it off the shelf, and walk out.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Because
I'm not going to search anymore.
Right. Yeah. That's why I was like, it's too stressful where I know who I'm competing against and I have no shot.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's one thing if it's even more disappointing when it's in your cart and you're checking out. That thing crashed. It's like, oh, that was the most disappointing thing. And I thought it was just me, but the more I see on Reddit or talk to somebody on PlayStation 4, like, I had the same exact thing happen where it was in my cart. I'm checking out. My credit card information's in there. Same with Best Buy. I've heard people go through the same thing. And Best Buy had a weird one. They were like, buy an open box. Kept hitting it. Nothing. Couldn't even buy the open box. Now, I was trying it, but I don't want the disc version. I don't need it. But I was at least trying it because that was the only option. Like, if I get the disc version,
exactly.
So be it.
Yeah. I'll fuck with it. Yep.
Like, all right. I've actually talked to people in Best Buy and know for a fact they had to keep some in stock. And the guy was cool with me. He was like, yeah, we got he was like, I think we got like 4 or 5 back there, but we can't sell them in case there's a return.
Yeah.
Somebody's PlayStation doesn't work. Here's your new one. We'll take this back. So they can't sell them, but they're sitting in the bag. You know what I mean? And he was real quick. He kept it real cool with me. All right, I get it. Meet me in the back. I got you.
Yeah, all of a sudden, man, I've been throwing out a little price to him, like, hey, you want some side cash for Christmas?
Right. Put this right in your pocket. This goes to you. Forget everybody else. But, some people are just like, nah. So I get it. So I'm patient. But
yeah, I'm about in that state too, man.
I'm not
hitting up apps every time they go check this place. Like, well, I'm just gonna be real and stop chasing it.
It was that first week. The 12th I tried it, and then around Black Friday I tried it. After that I was just like, it's
Black Friday
Christmas time, and we, word is spread about bots and all that. Like the competition is completely unfair. But that kind of leads us into our next little segment where we start leading into games.
Yep.
Let's talk about games.